kind of explain the process to you?
Oh, I said it was a video.
So I was recently asked the question, describe one of your greatest achievements in life. And I was thinking about this, it was really hard to come up with, and I don't say this because I've had hundreds of achievements in my 19 years of life, but because I believe my greatest achievement has yet to come. For me, my greatest achievement is my willingness to let God use me in whatever way He seems fit. And so this, of course, is a process, so to say that it happened one time in the past would kind of be an understatement. He's used me in the past, and I'm excited to see what He can do with me in the future. But one way that God has used me, He opened an opportunity that I really didn't see coming. See, God put a longing in my heart a couple years back that I really wanted to do mission work, but because finances were tight and no opportunities came, I continued to pray for an opportunity to do the Lord's work in a third world country. Thankfully, God heard my prayers, and I heard that there was a mission trip to Belize over spring break. And I knew this was the opportunity the Lord was providing. So I stepped out in faith, not knowing where the money would come from, but that the Lord would provide. And so I told my family about this, and they really supported my decision and helped me come up with the money. And so finally I was on a plane to Belize, not knowing what to expect, but really putting my trust in God in this whole situation. So when we got over there, the people were extremely friendly. There was no language barrier. They all spoke English, so we really got to connect with them personally. And they were just super happy all the time, and it was crazy because they weren't well off. It was a pretty poor community that we were in, but they were super friendly, super caring, and happy all the time. So that really changed my perspective on life a little bit. But what was also crazy is that the Lord challenged me to speak my first sermon over there in Belize. And so, not knowing what I was getting into, I again said, Lord, I'm going to trust you. You gave me this call in my heart to preach a sermon, and so I believe that He would get me through it. So it really was God who gave me the calmness through my sermon. It was really God that kept me focused through all the distractions throughout, and it was God who worked on the hearts of the people in Belize. So I really can't take any credit for this. I just let the Lord use me in whichever way He seemed fit. So it was really awesome to see how real God was as He was working on the hearts of the people in Belize, because over here we hear altar calls all the time, and it kind of becomes normal. We become desensitized, and it's not as real. But over there, as I was giving an appeal, these people, you could really see them questioning and just see the Lord working on their hearts. And it was God who tapped them on the shoulder and said, make a decision for Christ. So this really changed my whole perspective on life, and I actually got to see how real God is. I'm Mondak, and this is my testimony.